Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Learn with Art. Now we will discuss the linear data structure array in this video. So before going to discuss what is meant by array, we will see why there is a need to learn arrays. Okay, so we know that what is meant by variable. Okay, suppose in programming, if I'll declare int a as integer, okay, and I have return that is a is equal to 5, means 5 value is assigned to a. Okay, so what happens in memory actually? So in memory, at some location we will name that location as a, and I'll put the value 5 at that location. Okay, so this is nothing but a variable. Okay, so if I want to write table of 5, okay, so means what? I want contiguous locations of this variable. At that time I can use arrays, okay, because I want same structure like this location for 10 numbers. So means I can write here 5, after that 10, then 15, then 20, up to 50. Okay, so that I can have the easy handling of table of 5. Okay, so instead of declaring 10 different variables for writing a table of 5, I can have array of size 10 which can include table of 5. Okay, so I have to declare the size of array as 10, suppose. Okay, so here we'll have the structure of array as, suppose I have declared here the array of size 4, and suppose I want to put these elements in this array, then at that time I can use arrays like int a of size 4. If I'll declare the size of array as 4, then it will store only 4 elements. Okay, or there could be another type of declaration, that is int a, if I don't know the exact size. Okay, so a with empty size is equal to, here I can write any numbers in curly brackets, or we can have the declaration like int a, that is declaration of array a, and I can put the element a of 0 is equal to 2. So these will represent the indices. This will represent index, means a of 0 is equal to 2. So the first element will be 2, second element will be 4, third will be 9, and fourth will be 37. Okay, so these are some of the type of declarations of array. Now we will see what is mean by array actually. So we have seen why there is need of arrays. So if we want to store the data of similar type, at that time we can use the array data structure. Okay, so array stores the element of similar data type. Okay, and it stores the elements in a contiguous memory locations. Okay, suppose we have here the array, then this is the integer array, and for integer I have taken here 2 bytes to store for a single integer, and suppose the first memory location is 516, so the next memory location will be 518. So for a single integer it will take 2 bytes. Okay, so next element will be added at 518, third element will be at 520, and next onwards. Okay, now here we can start the array index with 0. Okay, means array can be started with 0 index. Most probably the 0 index can be used in most of the languages. It is not necessary to declare the index as 0. You can start it from 1 also. Okay, now array are of fixed size, means whenever you are going to declare the array, you must have to mention its size. You cannot change at runtime the size of array. That is also called as a static memory allocation, means we cannot change the size of array at the runtime. Okay, now the next array indexing can be started from 0, and the random access to elements means if this is the array of size 10, and if I want element of the position 4, then I can directly access the element of A of 3. If our index is started with 0, then fourth element will be present at index 3. Okay, so A of 3 will give you the actual value present at fourth location. Means you don't need to start from first element to go to fourth location. Okay, so that means we can have the direct access or random access to the elements present in the arrays. Okay, so this was related to introduction of arrays. Now we will see what are the types of arrays. So there are 3 types of arrays. First is one dimensional array. So in case of arrays, as we have already discussed, that was related to one dimensional array, means all the elements are present in single row, or we can have the single column also. Okay, so most probably the arrays are represented horizontally, so that's why I have taken here row index. Okay, so elements are accessed with the single index in one dimensional array, and that can be called as a row index. Okay, so if we want to access the fourth element, then that will be accessed with A of 3 or A of I, where I will denote the index of that array. Means any element from this array can be accessed with the single index, and that is called as a row index. Okay, so that is nothing but one dimensional array because it has only one dimension. Now two dimensional arrays are also there, that can be called as a matrix. Okay, so in case of two dimensional array, the rows and columns represent two different dimensions. Okay, so for accessing any element from two dimensional array, we will have or we will require the row index as well as column index, because suppose I want to access 25, then that comes at second row and second column. Okay, so I can write here A of 1 1, that is 25. Okay, because that will represent the exact location of 25. Okay, so for accessing any element in two dimensional array, we must have to know the row index as well as column index. Okay, so that is nothing but the two dimensional array. In multi-dimensional arrays, we have the arrays of arrays. Okay, so here these are 3 different arrays connected with each other. Okay, so accessing any element from the given array, we must know the array number with row number and column number. Okay, so means here we must have 3 dimensions to know to access any element from the multi-dimensional array. Okay, so this was introductory part of array. Now we will see what are the applications of arrays. So arrays can be used to store the data in multiple dimensions. Okay, if we have large number of data, then that can also be stored in the arrays. Also you can use it for implementation of stacks as well as queues. Okay, so there are another applications like conversion of infix to postfix, then for storing the elements of tree data structure, okay, etc. These are some of the applications of arrays. Hope so you guys understood what is meant by array, how the arrays are declared, what are the types of arrays. In upcoming videos we will see how we can implement the arrays in C language. If you have any queries, then please comment on it, and if you like my videos, then do share and never forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.